Hello guys, this is Nolopada here. Firstly, I want to apologize for my voice as I am still recovering from a cold. But anywho, this video series I am starting today is going to be talking about No Man's Sky and some advanced tips for players who have been playing for a while. So, if you're not familiar with the game or just starting out, I would recommend starting out with these videos. Survival Bob and Jason Plays, as their videos will be a lot more helpful starting out. In this video, we will cover how to go from galaxy to galaxy in a quick way, using only one portal glyph and a black hole glitch. If you're not familiar with portals or with the galaxy travel, then I recommend checking out these other videos up on top. But if you do know, then you're at the right place. This uses a black hole glitch, so it will be helpful if you have at least the Artemis path completed or the Atlas path, as these will show you where black holes are located on the galaxy map. So to start off, we will begin with the must-haves. You must have at least one glyph on your portal unlocked if you don't want to warp all the way to the center of the galaxy. And you're also going to want to have black holes visible on your galaxy map, because if not, you're going to be looking for a while to find a black hole manually. Also, you're going to want to find a portal, and there are plenty of videos explaining how, but the gist of it is you want to find a monolith and solve a riddle, and it will direct you to your nearest portal. Next are some optional things that you want to have to help you out, but they're not 100% necessary. Firstly is a ship, either regular or living ship, with all or most of its technology installed in the tech inventory. It's also a good idea to get a spare multi-tool with no upgrades installed, and the reason for that is that all the tech in your main inventory, in your suit, in your ship, and even in your gun are going to be broken when you go through that galaxy center to the next galaxy. It's also a good idea to have a ship with a good range on its hyperdrive. It could either be the original one that I spoke about earlier with no tech in its main inventory, or you could have a separate ship that you swap to. For example, in my case, I'm going to be using an upgraded explorer ship to get to the specific star, and then to go through the galaxy center, I'm going to be using my living ship, which has no tech in the main inventory. To begin, locate your portal, and once you get to it, you want to charge up the materials, whatever it requires, and then you want to put in the first glyph 12 times. Then you want to travel through it. Once you're on the other side, you want to get into the ship that has a better hyperdrive range, and then when you get into the galaxy map, you want to look for a black hole that is within 3,000 light years from the center, and make sure you have the galactic center highlighted in your UI. It doesn't have to be exactly 3,000, but within that range. Make sure you're looking at the distance to center on the left upper part of your screen and not the distance from where you are right now. Once you warp to this black hole, you want to go through it. Once you go through it, it usually would put you a few light years closer to the center, but since you're so close to the center already, within 3,000 light years, what it'll do is it will cause a glitch, and the next time you go through the center, you will be at that exact same spot. You will not have to go through a portal again, you won't have to go through a black hole again, until you reload your save, until you stop playing, essentially. And what this allows you to do is place down a base when you get to the next galaxy, and name it whatever you want to name it. For example, I named it based off of the name of the galaxy, and what this allows you to do is that you can warp to every galaxy that you've been to as long as you have a base there, and you can have as many bases and as many galaxies as you want, up to 255. I'm not sure if you can have that many bases. You probably can, but it's an option. Now on the other side of the black hole, I want to warp to the star that's at the end of the galaxy center path on the galaxy map. Sometimes it takes some trial and error because the last one sometimes isn't the one that leads directly to the center. But you just have to be sure that you have that path selected, and eventually you'll find it. You want to warp there, and then what I did is pulled out my freighter, landed, and changed to my living ship, which has no tech in the main inventory. I made sure that the warp drive was charged, even though in the living ship it's not called the warp drive. Now I can go to the center and go to the next galaxy. To do so, you want to move your mouse cursor or your thumbstick on your controller towards the center and hold it there. That will confirm that you want to go to the next galaxy. And you'll have to go through a little cutscene. Spoilers, in case no one knows. When you go to the center, you go to the next galaxy. And here you can see what happens once you do go through the galaxy. You see the glitch kicking in. You'll see the cutscene of a warp or a black hole, but you're already there. You're already within 3,000 light years of the center of the next galaxy, which will make it easy for you to rinse and repeat and go to as many galaxies as you see fit. As you can see here, all my tech inventory is safe, but my general inventory of my suit is all destroyed and I'll have to repair it. But luckily for me, I have a save that I could revert to. But in your case, you might want to just continue going and go to as many galaxies while the glitch is still active, because as soon as you reboot your game, you'll have to go through the black hole again, or as soon as No Man's Sky's developers patch it, you won't be able to do this at all. So I'd say hop on it quick, try to get this done. That way you have outposts on all the galaxies. Thank you guys so much for watching and for staying this long. If this tip helped you out, please leave a comment or a like or even a subscribe if you want. You know, YouTube pushes us to say these things, but at the end of the day, I just want to help. And my next video is going to be about inventory management. I know a lot of people kind of struggle. I know I collect every single thing in this game and I try not to throw anything away, so I will show you how I organize. I know it's not the most organized, but it helps me out. And I'll also show ways to consolidate items into one item. So stay tuned for that. This has been Nolopada, and this is No Man's Sky.